Hey everyone. So the plan is to make videos every week now because we've integrated our sound effects plugin, which has disabled our ability to build to WebGL. So unfortunately, no more web builds of the game, but I will be making videos every week just to give an update on our progress. So one thing to note was that we have changed the name of the game. It's now Above the Fallen, which will allow us to actually market the game, considering how generic the word above is. Um, Actually, let me go back here real quick. One of the things that I worked on this week was this level selector, which will allow players to, not players, but play testers to quickly hop from level to level. And it's actually a requirement for our school. But I will show some of the changes real quick here. Something else I worked on was getting the pop-ups to the tutorial pop-ups to work a little bit better. So now what happens is if you walk across these right now gray rectangles, which I think are going to be like a pile of stones or a signpost of some sort, you get a pop-up that shows what you can do. Like, so left stick moves the male and right stick moves the female. And as you continue through the tutorial, you come across the rest of them. The bumpers on the controllers make the characters jump, so on and so forth. So that was one of the biggest changes to the tutorial, at least. So the other thing that we did was we've started replacing prefabs. As you can see, the floor looks a lot smaller. The blocks are actually the same size, but so there's more aesthetic pieces to this. Everything is kind of laid out the same size to keep the detail. We have these brownish background trees. Those really help differentiate the foreground from the background, improves navigation for the player. So this week I spent most of my time building this level 4. Oh, and I also created this firefly swirl effect, which kind of shows the active checkpoint. Uh, Imagine this green box is now a statue of some sort, just showing like a glow effect along with the fireflies flying around it, and that's just how the player will know that they've activated a checkpoint. So I'll give you a quick playthrough of level 4 here. This is Slime, so quick introduction to Slime. We'll probably end up tweaking this a bit. I don't like forcing the player down there, but we'll see. I'm kind of giving away the puzzle doing this too. Oh well, it's not a very hard one. This level serves as an introduction to these new mechanics. So, uh, fan platform, slime, and new enemy type, the koala, will all be seen in the next level. So we really wanted to introduce the player to them before the, they they encounter them. Let me fly over here, activate the door. Ooh, that was close. Probably need some tweaks to this just because it doesn't work that great. And you can see the fan platform works right there. But this, something I didn't really show was that this one was red before, which means it's off. There's a bat. Haha. Climb across here. Oop. And there you can see the koala, which is the first time the player will encounter it. Um, I'll probably just get hit by it just to show it, but you can wait for it to patrol back down and then avoid it. So what you have to do is shake your thumbstick left and right a few times, I think 10 times within a certain amount of time, uh, and it will throw the koala off your face. So right now he's just kind of clung onto your head there, disables your controls. Uh, so that was actually supposed to pause there. Interesting that it's not working. Something else. Oh, see, there, it worked. I'll have to look into that. Uh, these are supposed to pause every time they go up and down. That was something else I worked on this week. Oddly, it seems like it works intermittently. Those are always fun to debug. So this is just the end of the level real quick here. If you fall in, you die. It needs some aesthetic details in there, but it wasn't something I really wanted to worry about right now. So once you hop across all of these, and maybe we can make this more interesting. Maybe it's not even beatable. There we go. Cool. I was hoping it would be. And that's the end of the level. This is the level loader. We're going to put in an animation that shows like characters sitting down, like they're camping for the night. Here's the foreground and the background that I mentioned. The difference right here is it's pretty easy to tell. And then this gets you to level 5. Oh, well, I can show off the off-screen arrows that show up. So characters can only go left and right off-screen so far. As soon as they hit the edge of the camera, they will be unable to move any further than that, which actually can cause some issues. Like, say I jumped and I couldn't move any further left, I would actually just fall and die. So we may change that, may not. Right now, for the character that's below, the camera focuses on them, and the character that's above, they can still move around, but the object is for the character that's below to travel back up to the character that is above. That just keeps it simple. And this is the start of level 5. So, other than that, I think that's really all I wanted to show for my portfolio. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.